Thank you, thank you. Hi, everyone. A lot of you don't know me. Hi, everyone. What an honor it is to be here in front of you all today and to share my journey. So to begin, I want you all to imagine that you're balancing a dozen responsibilities, you're feeling really overwhelmed, and then you take that first sip of boba. Instantly, with that first sip, all your responsibilities begin to fade away. You feel a sense of peace and some quiet. For me, self-care boils down to 3 different things: boba, banh mi, and the beach. I know, it's really funny. Boba, banh mi, and the beach. For me, those are the foundations of my self-care. They're something I don't go without, and they're how I nourish my mind, my body, and my soul. See, growing up as a first-generation Guatemalan and Black woman, self-care was something that was never taught to me. It wasn't even something that I thought I was capable of or even believed in at first. However, growing up and watching my family sacrifice so much for me, work the jobs that no one else wanted, and the countless hours, I'm able to stand in front of you here today because of their sacrifice and because of what they've done. Growing up, I did face many challenges, and I did wear multiple hats for my family. I was a personal assistant, a chef, a translator, a mechanic even, if you will. I was anything and everything that my family needed, and because I did so much for my family, and they've done so much for me, I eventually noticed that I needed to care for myself and define what self-care was for me. And that's when I established my 3 Bs. Now, I do want to share something with you that I'm really proud of. As of this week, I have completed a full year of therapy, going almost every week for the entirety of last year. Thank you, thank you. I encourage you all to do the same. Now, I'm the only one in my family that has ever gone to therapy, believes in therapy, or has even considered it. They're fine, they didn't think they knew, or didn't have the knowledge for, and that's okay. I'm setting that example, just like every one of you will as well. Now, in therapy, it did change my life. It was one of the best decisions that I've ever made for myself, and I wouldn't change a thing. Now, I would prefer softer lessons, but the most important lesson that I did learn in therapy was that self-care isn't selfish. It's a fundamental way for us to meet our human needs for joy, nourishment, and connection. See, I want to break it down for you what those 3 Bs are. The first one, boba. Boba for me not only tastes good, but it represents the need for joy in a fast-paced environment. I know, I'm funny. In college, and how I established this, I was in the car with a group of friends. We were all driving, and we were all a little cranky. And the most responsible one of all realized that there was some bickering in the back, turned the car around, and immediately pulled into the nearest boba center. And after, we all got our favorite bobas, and then we all took that first sip. Instantly, everyone's mood changed. Everyone started smiling, laughing, giggling. Everything changed. And at that moment, it clicked for me. Boba wasn't just a drink. It was a reminder that joy didn't have to be grand. It didn't have to be expensive. It's as simple as a drink. And that's what it could be for you. Now for my second B, banh mi. Banh mi for me represents the importance of nourishing my body and appreciating its ongoing strength and resilience. See, banh mi's are also conveniently sold in the same places that bobas are, and at a great price. Now, the moments in my life where I have skipped meals or neglected to nourish my body were those same moments that I was doing less than I was capable of, and I was feeling my worst. I wasn't being authentic with myself, and I was ignoring what my needs were. See, every bite I take of a banh mi reminds me to honor my body, to fuel it with the respect and care that it deserves. And something about me is I always get what I deserve. Now, for the final B, that goes right in theme, the beach. For the beach, I love to go, and I go to reconnect. See, I connect not only with myself, but with the universe. I feel a sense of peace, seeing the endless horizon. I feel that time slows down, things get quiet, and I really begin to feel how small I am and how small my problems are in the grand scheme of things. When I'm at the beach, my perspective shifts. I start to think, this is a place where I can actually pause. There's nothing demanded of me. I can reflect and I can reconnect not only with myself, but with the universe and appreciate everything that's going on. Now, I want you to imagine yourself at the beach right now. You have the sun warming up against your face. You feel that cold breeze brushing against your cheek. And then at a distance, you're hearing the rhythmic sounds of the waves crashing into the shore repeatedly. Now, that sense of peace is what I feel when I'm at the beach. It's a quick moment. It's about a mile away. We can walk there all together at the end if you want to. However, being there, I discover that I deserve to meet my own human needs for joy, nourishment, and connection, and in the way that feels most authentic to me, in ways that make me happy, in the ways that I need to care for myself. Being authentic is just as important as taking care of yourself. However, for me, it's boba on me in the beach. But maybe for you, it's coffee, coloring, and cake, or donuts, dancing, and daiquiris. Whatever it is, I want you to find it and make it yours. Now, lastly, I want you all to remember to always fill your own cup first. Why? Because when we care for ourselves, we become better equipped to care for others around us. So, today, I challenge you. I want you to find your 3 Bs. I want you to embrace them. And most importantly, I want you to make it yours. Because you deserve it all. We deserve it all. And I'll be honest with you. I never thought I'd be able to say this. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.